Well, next, a significant donation and a renewed commitment by the Kitchener Rangers. The team has promised $50,000 to the Sexual Assault Support Center of Waterloo Region, money that will be used to help bring training on healthy relationships and consent to younger hockey players. CTV's Krista Simpson joins us now with those details. Krista.
Tony, the funding commitment means more young hockey teams can get free training on these important topics. It also comes as the Sexual Assault Support Center of Waterloo Region takes on an expanded role with the OHL to make sure all 20 teams are meeting their league-mandated requirements. This hockey season, the Sexual Assault Support Center of Waterloo Region will be responsible for facilitating training for not only Kitchener Rangers players and staff, but teams across the league with the OHL Onside program.
It's a 2-hour training session that covers ideas around consent, what we call the continuum of harm, all of the different ways that sexual and gender-based violence can manifest in order to recognize those.
We're very proud to say that we've had 100% attendance over the past 5 hockey seasons, so not one of our players has missed this.
Rangers Chief Operating Officer Joe Birch says it's an important component of preparing their players for wherever the future takes them.
If we aren't doing our part to develop them off the ice with some of these really critical life skills, then we're failing them in player development. And as an organization, we just don't want to see that happen with any of our players.
And going forward, the Sexual Assault Support Center of Waterloo Region is taking on an expanded role with the OHL, facilitating the trainings for all 20 of its teams, something that will ensure the program is consistently provided compared to the past practice of each team being responsible to make sure it happened locally.
There was kind of a lot of misunderstandings that could arise from that. If this is kind of centralized, we have a way to kind of keep track of how it's going on our end, and then also in communication with the OHL to ensure that things, are working on their end. Then it makes sure that nothing kind of slips through the cracks.
The OHL covers the cost of training its players. The Rangers are also committing $50,000 to help fund training for younger hockey players in Waterloo Region.
Our Leading by Example youth program, which is training that we provide to youth teams within the region from the kind of ages of 11 to 14. This grant means that we can provide that training for free.
Covering topics like healthy relationships, authentic consent, and addressing harmful stereotypes, and creating a culture where it's a subject open for discussion.
Getting the team involved, having that whole conversation, making sure people don't feel singled out about not knowing these things, and instead can feel like this is a welcoming environment where I can ask questions and I can get to know things. And it reflects on me, it reflects on my teammates, it reflects on all of us, and then we can kind of hold each other accountable.
Something that's also a goal for the Rangers.
It's important for us to be leaders and role models in such an important space.
For coaches interested in learning more about the trainings available for younger hockey players, they can contact the Sexual Assault Support Center of Waterloo Region. Tony.
Krista Simpson outside the Odd in Kitchener. Krista, thank you for that.